The final Friday of the regular season for girls high school basketball is here. Tonight, we were presented with a crosstown rivalry game that held not only playoff implications, but district title implications. So you can bet people were getting loud and proud at Paladura High School. That's why we're going to start this thing in the fourth quarter. Paladura down by 12, but Zainab Dang says not for long, splashing a three to cut the lead to 9. More from her. On the same side, you can tell she's comfortable. I mean, look at her with ease, making buckets, bringing it within 2. A little while later, Taylor Meander, just a freshman, but making veteran moves for the game tire. The crowd thunders. But just wait, Alex Carter. We saw this from her last week against Amarillo High. A baseline three-pointer puts Tascosa up by 1. No, this is not a replay. It is a different play, but with the same outcome. 9 straight points from Carter. Safe to say when push comes to shove, she's the girl you want to give the ball. Lady Rebels win this one 47-42, and it just looks like all the stars are aligning for Tascosa to win an outright district title, especially if they go on to win against Coronado on Tuesday. The excitement carried over to the boys game, which tipped off right after this one, at least for Paladuro anyway. They came out red hot. Justin Mitchell Jr. kickstarting a 9-0 run for the Dons. Clint called this next move an acrobatic and one. It definitely looked like that. DeJuan Flanori there. Tyzavian Collins for Tascosa says, all right, enough with the antics. We've got to get on the board. So he gets a bucket there. Another tough battle here for Mitchell Jr. This time down low. He gets on top of a lot of it, as does Petey the whole night. Jack Corpening here, showcasing his sharp shooter skills. A three-pointer, nothing but net. Loved the follow-through, but Paladura didn't go away at all. Kuda Clayton there. They win it by a significant margin, in fact, 80-47. This is a massive upset for Tascosa, who's been rolling 10-game winning streak, and now this win puts them in a 3-way tie with Tascosa and Amarillo High for the 1 spot in 3-5A. So perfect place to be for the Dons. I don't know how Amarillo High and Tascosa are feeling right now, just a couple games away from the regular season coming to a close. Certainly keeping things exciting. Speaking of which, Amarillo High girls basketball, just unstoppable right now. I chatted with head coach Jeff Williams, so you can catch up with us on Catching Up with Corn on myhighplains.com.
Jeff Williams, one of those that could do our job. He's so fun to listen to.
A natural.
And yeah, so it's an easy listen over there. Check that over at myhighplains.com.
Yeah.
Also, when I got to PD, I got to speak with Julian Reese. I was like, I had to come back and watch them play since I've been out for some time. Now they're going to want me back all the time with that performance.
Absolutely.
John, how about a little bit of weather?
All right, let's show you what we have going on tonight. We continue.